Welcome to Academy of Tone 211. Some paranoid beginning with Valeska today. Our special guest, a long time no see, in front of the camera.
Yeah.
But we met in the office today. For those who don't know Valeska, she is taking care of business and sales and basically everything.
If you have any questions.
Yeah, she's here. Yeah. In today's episode, we have big plans for a couple of things. One of them is the most exciting part is cleaning the holy guitar. And it's dirty. So, yeah, it's a religious thing. I'm suffering already. Because when there is no dirt, there might be no dirty notes anymore. But these days, I'm preparing for like the festival season. You know, there's a lot of live concerts going on outside. Next week I'll play in Hamburg at the Crossroads Festival, and there's more shows coming up. And you have been to a nice concert last week with Alex Bayreuth, I heard.
Yeah, I was there.
So how did that band, Alex Bayreuth and Friends, what did you see? I mean, you are a metal lady, but you have seen some classic rock and hard rock with
yeah,
Alex?
it was the old school style. And it was very professional, very cool.
Yeah?
Very cool, yeah. They had a really good show.
Yeah, I heard good things about that little mini tour that Alex did. That's here, Alex's guitar, and you told me that he had probably played one of mine.
Yeah,
we have swapped some guitars in the past, which is totally cool. Yeah, and for my side, I want to do a little announcement about what's going on this Saturday. Saturday
in
and
Hamburg.
Sunday in Hamburg, yeah.
Yeah.
So I will play at the Crossroads Festival, which is the yearly festival of #1 Guitar Center Hamburg, and I will meet a bunch of friends, including Marco Vried, including Peter Weihe, including Andreas Kloppmann, the pickup guy. That would have been great to have him here because it's going to be very nerdy in a couple of minutes. Here you can see what's going on Saturday and Sunday. I'll do a clinic on Sunday, 1 p.m. About all the BluGuitar products and the MX. And on Saturday evening, I will play with the Strat Kings. We have that CD we have done in the year 2004. Including my friend Markus Dehme, who was also one of the finalists there. So, we will have a couple of songs together, and there will be probably some surprise guests as well. So I'm looking forward for a nice weekend with music and stuff, and I thought maybe it's time to get my guitar in good shape. And what I have done already is I tried, wait a minute, let's mute everything here. I tried my usual thing. Maybe you remember, I'm now on high gain here, and my scratchy pot is clean. So that's something that I actually did as a preparation for this episode, and let me tell you what I actually have done. This is a piece of paper, and these are the original screws from my Strat. And the way to memorize where they are located on the guitar, I simply have put those in the same position like where they are missing. See, this one belongs here, this one goes here, this one goes here, and this one goes here. So I remember now which screw was in which hole on my scratch plate. Okay, and the way how I fixed that scratchy volume pot, I will show you on some other guitars, because they all have the same issue after years. And we can try this one here, which is my beloved second Strat for years. It's an original 1960 neck and original Fender hardware, the original shallow holes, tremolo. It's like I tried to make the best replica of that guitar. Finally, I had to use a different body because all the original old Fender bodies didn't sound as good. You will notice some stuff later on, but let me show you what happens with a scratchy pot. Is this scratchy? Okay. So, the more gain, the more scratchy it is. I have an idea. So, first thing is maybe I put the screws back in this one. Here. And use the same paper for my other guitar. So now I remember this one goes in here. Don't put them too tight, because you will regret if there is no grip with the screws anymore. So be careful. In case you mess up one of those holes, you can have a toothpick, Zahnstocher. Maybe we have some Zahnstocher over there.
Oh no, this was...
I think in the box, maybe. See, this is
Zahnstocher.
This is a toothpick, yeah, or in German Zahnstocher, like for this. But with this kind of thing, you can fix anything on a Stratocaster. Just dig it in, cut it, and then you have enough tension. But it's not needed now. I just wanted to show you that Zahnstocher or toothpick is exactly a good thing.
And Streichhölzer?
Also works, but the matches, she said, Streichhölzer, matches. Okay, for the English guys, you have to repeat this. Streichholzschächtelchen. Okay, Streich means streich, Holz means wood, and Schächtelchen is a small box. So, and that's a hard German word. Streichholz, Streichholzschächtelchen. This is what you're gonna say. But Streichholzschächtelchen, and you will find some matches in there. The advantage of the toothpick is it is pointy.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to get it in. The Streichholz, the match, is like square, and this is perfect. Toothpick is the perfect tool.
Okay.
Okay, so this guitar is now fixed, but now I do the same job on my spare guitar. So.
Tschechisches Streichholzschächtelchen. Okay.
Okay. Now it's getting even more complex. See what I'm doing? I'm just removing the screw next to the volume pot, and I put this into that specific hole. And if you want to make sure that you don't lose them, you just press them fresh, so you don't have so it's you make sure that the whole thing is kind of easy to find. So next, and these 4 screws are actually enough to perform this little operation. I lift. So wait a minute. So now we should show the camera. The camera can see. So this is the volume pot. Ah, okay, wait a minute. The camera is, the focus is out of focus. Yeah, yeah. So, now it's clean. So let's have a look. This is the volume pot. Okay, and now if you bend it up a little bit, you can maybe put one of those screwdrivers just to keep it up there. Ah, fuck! It's in the side for the camera. I just want to make sure you can see. Okay. The thing, what I'm doing is I'm using two components. One is the Dioxide 5, and when I look, oh, this is maybe the overhead camera. Lucas, can you try? Let's see if I can go here and get closer. No, here's the camera. Okay, yeah, let's put it. Yeah, you can hold it a little bit. So, super. So, and we want to see in here. See, this is where we're gonna go. So, and now I use the D5. Where is it? Yeah, D5. And the D5 should. So when I move this control here, when we're a little bit like this, if we are really good, you can see something inside moving. Okay, I do it like, it's too high. I have to look like this.
Komm, wir stellen es mal ab.
For now, okay. Here. So here, this is where I have to put. Next problem is the spray doesn't work if it's facing downwards. It needs to be like this. Okay, wait a minute. I know what to do.
Okay, stimmt.
So.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Please don't let me down. Okay, this works. Then. Yeah. Okay, and we give it like a few seconds to dry up. And maybe you notice that with bending the scratch plate, the volume pot touches the scratch plate and doesn't move so nicely. So, okay, that's part 1. And now we do part 2. Yep. We put this in here. Maybe this, so, okay, wait a minute. The camera should see here. This is where we want to go. And now my next spray is, where are we here? Contact 701. And that's the magic spray. This is Vaseline spray. And this will protect the contact for a very long time. And that's, sometimes you can just use that one, the 701 only. You don't need to have the clean stuff. But I know this pot was so dirty that I wanted to use the D5 as well. So next thing is, like this. So, okay. Okay, super. And that should have been the whole operation. Let's see if it's any better. So, thanks. Overdrive, high gain? No? This is like... Clean. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's the way how to clean your scratchy volume pots. That's if it's heavy duty oxidized deoxide D5, and the Vaseline is the one to preserve the quality. So this makes the whole operation last for a while. And if it's not too bad, just the Vaseline is fine. Okay, that was saving me from actually exchanging the volume pot. I had my main guitar was so scratchy that I thought I cannot fix it anymore. I gave it a quick try with these and it's totally clean. I can show. So that was saving a lot of time, and maybe you understand that I don't want to take apart my old guitar too many times, unscrew everything and then put it back together. It's only if needed. So see, in this way you make sure that you don't lose the screws, and you put them in the same order where they came from. That's actually pretty cool for cosmetics, because when your screws get rusty, they get dark, and some places, like where you have the hands, they will be polished by the hands, and then it looks weird when you put such a polished screw on another place. So anyway, this is why I do this. Okay, Jeff Beck replaced the pots once a year. Yeah, well, he didn't know my trick. He should have known. And by the way, if you have the classic WD-40 lubricant spray that you use for fixing your squeaky door, don't use that, because it might destroy the potentiometer. Be careful that this thing has been proven to work and not destroy anything for years. And this is also a classic that many Americans are using, so I trust them. And with anything else, be careful, because then you have to be Jeff Beck and replace the pot every year. And with my method, I think this pot is in the guitar for 15 years already. And that saves a lot of money and hassle and whatnot. What's going on? Can you show the point where you...
I'll put the flute.
Ah, okay. I show you the point where I put the stuff in the thing. Let me show you. I have another scratch plate here, and as we can see, there's two pots mounted, and that's one of those classic ones. Wait a minute, do we have this camera? There's actually two pots here. One is a Dunlop pot, which is not good to fix because it's completely sealed. See, this red housing has no way to get inside. So that probably lasts longer, but it's not easy to fix. That's the old school CTS potentiometer. And then I use this nozzle and go inside where the connections are. You can see here it's open, and you can actually see the graphite, this kind of black thing inside. This is where you want to go, and then you just less can be more, so don't go too far. And here's another thing that you can do. For instance, this pot turns not as easy. Can you try?
Oh, yeah.
No? Okay, there is some resistance. Sometimes I like that, but if I want to change, I take the Vaseline spray and I put it just here, And then, if the Vaseline is more fluid or whatever, I can spray it from this side. Okay, and I spray it from that side. I can do this now. Okay, I will. And then it will become a little lighter for turning. Okay. Eventually. This how you describe it? The oil needs some time because it travels. In German,
through
yeah,
all the
components.
Yeah.
So maybe you can try, and it's a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So and
yeah, easier. Okay.
And it will be even easier after a while. No, now, so now you know. Okay, works. Yeah, here compare it with this one. No, that's stiff compared to this one now. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Marcel Huber is asking, where do I get the volume ports from? Well, CTS. And by the way, unfortunately, the quality of the CTS ports are not as good as they used to be. I have direct connections to the American manufacturer. This door is easy now. Oh yeah. Yeah, and this is like okay. In Germany, you can buy them, I don't know, from Tube Amp Doctor or some of these stores. Georg Bohn asked, can you please next time show how do the whole thing on the ES335? No thanks, because 335 is not a pleasant guitar to work on. That's something you have to have more patience for that. Strat is a pretty easygoing guitar. Okay. Let's double check this guitar. Not a bad Strat. This is original 1960s neck, original hardware, and just for a second, now comes my main guitar, the one that is still the best Strat in the house, I believe. Oh. Can you hear that? Can you tell there is a difference? I don't know. It's a question to you guys. For me, there is a difference, and maybe I can guide you on what I'm so excited about in this guitar. There is this O on the low string. Neck pickup. Okay, the neck pickup is actually too loud. You can see it because that's a typical thing for the old guitars. The scratch plate always breaks here where the screw is because there is no material. So this is why it's too close to the string. I show you the difference. This is how it was back in when it was new. Can actually hear what the distance of the pickup to the string is doing. It's louder, it's fuller. Anyway. So, my number one, and then the one that used to be my number two for maybe 15 years or a little bit disappointing when you come from this one. No, okay, both old strings, very old strings, but old strings. But it's not a bad guitar, but I believe this one is still better. Okay. So the question I have is why? If you know, write it in the comments. I'll get one of these. This is not the best one of the BluGuitars, but it's a BluGuitar. I think it is not too bad. It's, for me at least, at the level of that original Fender parts caster. And this one is a new guitar. No? It's a BluGuitar built this year or end of last year. Scratchy pot. Okay, this. Oh, this is a CTS. See, this is a shitty pot. Let me explain. Nothing happens. Just scratch. And then when I turn it up, the signal comes. And
between 1 and 2.
2, yeah.
Okay.
Probably the machinery they're using to produce the pots is old and worn out a bit. Okay, I mean, but do you have a better explanation for it? I don't know. Okay, we have more of these. I think this one is not as good. I just wanted to show that there's... It's not bad. I see something, the pickup is too high. Somebody has one of those BluGuitars. Okay, you're talking about the vintage, the cheap one, and it beats all your Fender Stratocasters. Okay. Die Blue klingt bis jetzt am geilsten. You mean the other one? we are not finished yet, okay? There's one more. I like that too. And there's another one. So. This is weaker for my ears. And now I can show you why. The thing is, this one plays like easy. With a okay. The string action on this one is too low. Okay. How can how can we prove that? Okay, let me show you something. We have a microphone, and this will pick up a lot of details. Wait a minute. Let me hold this thing here. Okay. So I switch on the mic. Maybe that is a bit weird. Lukas, is this? Hello. Here you can hear it's very low. Okay, I take my original one. Again, super old strings. Defined notes. This is a toolbox. Wait a minute, we have this. Maybe this one fits. I will raise the high E string and the B string just to see if we can hear a difference. So, okay, and this needs to go back in tune. So when I play the note here, it's a big string. It's a G. It's the biggest kind kind of unwound string. And this sounds even better, even if it's a smaller string, because it's a bit higher. I will have that G string also a little bit higher, and then that will give me a better G string sound. No? Now it has volume. And also this string can have more volume when it's a bit higher. I'm not a fan of too high action because I still want to have fun playing. But if it's too low, you sacrifice too much tone, and that's also no good. So the same thing, the same note on the D string. No? There's now power. Here we can also get a little bit more power. Okay, you understand what's the message is string action needs to be right, not too high and definitely not too low. And then you will get so this is just a super rough setup here what I'm doing. It's not perfect. I have to check intonation and stuff too, but I want to get in the zone with tuner, and then you will hear that the guitar has improved in tone. I didn't change anything, no strings, no nothing. So the guitar still plays nicely. Okay, I admit, Helge, I'm a prototype of a guitar nerd, yes. Yeah. Yeah, we are all nerds in our own field. Okay, just by setting up the height of the strings, we can gain some tone, and of course, the neck needs to be straight and all the other things. Before we go into the nerdy part again, let's do some. Yeah.
There is a question in the chat.
Yeah, please. What is going on?
If your volume pot goes bad, what is your choice to replace it with? Which value do you choose? Original to 50K,
yeah,
or higher like 300?
Oh
as
yeah,
go up.
As the old pots go up in value when they're used often. So this is Gold Rush music. That's a very good question. Okay. Nerdy. This is one of the nerdiest topics. We have to dive in deep. Usually I use those CTS pots, okay? And the CTS pots, they are like the original pots that come with our vintage Strats, and this is so. But I have, you know what? Maybe we can change. I go over here, and I open my box of Pandora, not the band Pandora, which is here. Okay, and I show you this stuff here. So, in this box we can see several pots. This is, for instance, made in Japan, 250K. And 250K, it's written outside. But these pots, even if they are modern, they have tolerances. I will show you. Therefore, I use my meter because that's easier. So, can the camera see it? Yes. So, for instance, let's measure some pots. I think what is this? 250K. I mean, can you still see it? There it is written. You have to have.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, 250K. We put the meter on, and we see what's going on. 273K. We can see it in the overhead camera. Okay. So that is written 250. Let's check the Dunlop pot. Supposed to be a high quality product, and it is 270K. The next Dunlop, let's see if it measures the same value. 258K. See, so what's written is one thing, and what it's actually measuring is another thing. Here's a CTS pot, and let's see what this is. This is broken because it measures nothing. Let's see. Yeah. 280K, 87. No? So, then the next one, 197K. Let's see what is actually written on it.
250.
250.
Yeah.
So, where's the camera? We have the camera here. So, just as the proof, where's the camera? Do we see it sharp in a way? Yeah, okay. So this is what's written. Now see what it measures. 197, not even 200K. 50 kilo ohms missing. So the message here is, before you put in one of those pots, make sure it has a similar value than like the one that you had in your guitar before. It might have been that it was not even 250K. It was written 250K, and maybe it was higher, 270K. And then you put in another one that says 250, and then it's even somewhere totally different, somewhere else. And then you are disappointed because your sound will change. In the electronics, what happens is the lower the value, like such a pot with a smaller value, the warmer the sound. And we can use that to tweak the sound. If you have a guitar that is too shrill, you can have a smaller value in the volume pot, and makes the peak of the Strat or any guitar pick up a little bit flatter. This is dampening the aggression of the pickup. And vice versa, if you have a dull guitar, you probably want a little bit more openness with a potentiometer that has a higher value. Okay, we can go totally nerdy and use one of these. This is a 4 0.7 mega ohm potentiometers. Wait a minute, there's the camera. So, super high impedance. And what you can do is you use a pot that is maybe a little bit too big. Maybe use one of those 270 or find one that is like 300K. Let me see if I have one of those. Measuring 286. It's pretty high. Oh, this seems to be a different brand. 255. See, expensive. Looks expensive. Alessandro. Yeah, feels good too. I'm sure it was expensive. And it's 255, which means very close to the specs 250. Let me see if I find something that is like very high. 242 too low. This is 242 very low. This is 86. This was the one that I just measured. So 69, getting somewhere. And this is 79, 78, 79. 44. Come on. 56. This is pretty accurate. 35. Can you see how they all vary? And they're supposed to be 250. 196. This is the lame dog. And this is, what is this one? 41. Here's a very old one. Let's see. This is 1 mega ohm. Okay. This is 250. Made in Japan. Okay, Japanese are supposed to be precise. 33, lame dog. Next, 33. I should have one that is, maybe just one of these. What is the highest one that I have? 86 is not too bad. So. And this one was, wait a minute, I'm cheating. Wrong contact. This one is, no, this is broken. Okay, what I will do is, I use one of these, 86. Okay, now, this is nerd. This is nerd. Okay, soldering iron. Don't forget, we want to clean the guitar later. In 3 months. So, what I will do is little wire. So, nerdy stuff. Don't do this at home. Kabel abziehen. So, and we do a little bit of this. And we have this one here. Okay. So, next, what I will do is very simple. I put the 4.7 mega ohms in parallel to this pot here, and then I can adjust the value. So this, Yeah. Yeah, you cannot hold it, so it's not moving. Thanks. So next, dirty. Okay, and now what I will do is, where's this one? So. Okay, I need the taper, this one, and I put this here. Come on. So, now I can measure and see if we get now a value that we adjust here. Okay. Maybe you can hold this and touch
the green one?
This one to this.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and now we can see. Okay. Okay, 129. See, now I can adjust it. You have to have contact. So 237, 245, no? 250, no? I can simply adjust to like almost to the maximum value. I have a little bit less. I think it was 268 or 280 because this is 4.7 mega ohms in parallel. You know the formula. But now I can adjust and go actually back to like my 250K, and I can go even lower, like to 200K, what we have seen with the other potentiometer. Okay, like 197. And this, if I would put this in the guitar, I can hear the difference when I turn this second potentiometer. It will actually affect the sound. Maybe I do this later when we take a guitar apart, but I think I could show that just by adding such a super high ohm potentiometer, I can kind of make this pot the value that I want. And once I have found the right value with this extra pot, I can measure this pot by okay, I have to desolder the thing now, and then I can measure the value, and this gives me a value. No, this is a shortcut, bullshit, like this. Okay, this is 650 kilo ohms. Yeah, there's 670 or 680. And then you can have a fixed resistor, and you wire this to this pot, and then you have the exact value that you like, that you have tuned in. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, super nerdy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
What is going on in the chat? Anybody still following us, or is this like what's going on here? More nerd stuff, please. This is interesting and exactly the information I need. Are you Japanese? I don't know what the signs are. Just let me know. You're the guy under Poo Ninja with the blue icon. Is this Japanese or is this Chinese, or it's definitely Asian, no? The guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is no rocket science. It's just telling you that you cannot trust the values from the parts as they are specified, because the tolerances are so high that you will be maybe not getting what you want, and you will get a surprise. And therefore you can try to do and replace the pot in good faith, but if it sounds different, there is a reason for it, and that different value could be one of the reasons. On the other hand, you can also use this kind of parameter to fine-tune your guitar. If you are missing something, you can still try to get something better for your taste. Okay, I know standard people don't do that, but if you have a very precious guitar to you, that is your main guitar, you can work on that guitar and improve it a little percentage here and a little there, and then it will add up being a great guitar. Okay, what's Giffy Moroder, Olli P, if you are near Nuremberg, you can meet Andreas Klopman tomorrow here. Aha, what's going on? Is Klopman in Nuremberg? What's going, Giffy, what's going on in Nuremberg? Is this private? Andreas will be in Hamburg on Friday evening, I know that. But I think he might stop when he's going there in, okay. Okay, Alex Guitar Fan has a good question. Andreas is BTM Guitars. Hey guys, BTM Guitars is a nice shop in Nuremberg, guitar shop. We also work with them, with BluGuitar. Yeah, it's worth to go there. Andreas is doing a clinic. I think Andreas is having a vacation, and on the way back from the vacation he stops over at BTM Guitars. Clever. Okay, I see Mr. Schärfentiefe is into the cleaning part of the Strat. Okay, you hold it. This is like the holy moment. This is the holy... Here, all the bad notes will end up in this towel. Oh, wait a minute. My soldering iron is still hot. We don't want to have a fire. The Lappen. Okay. And this is the holy water. So, I hope I don't mess up the whole studio now, but... come
Holy
on.
water from Stadtwerke Saarbrücken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... Oh.
Okay. This is tough for me, but it needs to be done. We had too many complaints about it. So... I've done this before, okay? It's hard for me, but a little bit is okay. So I admit I will not do 100% because that's asking me too much. So.
Lappen giveaway.
Oh, it's a tough job. Hey guys, look at this here. We call this Grünspan. I don't know the English word.
Nein, wirklich?
Yeah, this is when you have copper and that oxidizes. But anyway. So.
I think we can offer the Lappen.
The dirty Lappen.
Ja, steht schon da.
Here, look at the Grünspan. This is a piece of art, actually.
Yeah.
So, and... Alter. Okay, here is clean because I play it all the time. Alter. So. So, any complaints about this? I think this has improved a lot. So. Don't worry, in half a year it will be the same. I've done this many times before, and after a while I came to the conclusion, you know what? Come back in a year's time and it looks the same like it was before. Yeah, so this is clean, huh? So the stuff under the strings can stay. So, I don't rub the neck because the dots are already gone by playing. Lumpe. Hochdruckreiniger needed. Yeah, I have a Kerscher. So, most important part needs to be dry. Because guitar that is not dry is no fun, you know how it is. So okay, so we got this out of the way. Have a black strat, yes. I like that idea. Yeah, I leave the dirt under the strings. That's reminding me of how it will look again. And it will not sound any different, which is cool. So. Oh, now it's Olympic white again. Okay. Let's hear it. Where's the is this can you get the sounds so much cleaner, right? So I think, yeah, the guitar is great like it is. I could put on new strings, but guess what? This takes too much time now. Let's use this guitar as the holy grail reference in my life. I haven't seen any better strings in this room. You have a few topics.
Not so much. I'm not sure.
Okay.
when.
Okay.
Because I have some giveaways for the
okay.
viewers. And
Okay.
this one could be one of the giveaways.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do a few giveaways today. The dirty Lappen of the 61 Strat. You can try. No, you can dry it, and then put that dirt onto your guitar and age your guitar with this Lappen.
Very cool.
Giveaway for. Okay, we need a question.
Yeah, we need a question.
What was the value of that second potentiometer that I had in parallel to the 250 pot, which was not 250 pot? What was the exact ohmage of that potentiometer?
I'm sorry, I have an additional topic. EU only? Europe only?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
very
yeah.
important.
We
I'm
can
sorry.
ship the Lappen in the EU only. Otherwise, the customs and the world will. So, 500K is wrong. Seele is the first one who's got it right. 4 Megak. Okay, Seele, where are you in Germany? Yeah, 4 Meg. Okay, you are correct. Okay, Gold Rush Music 4.7K is wrong. It's not 4.7 kilo ohms, it's 4.7 mega ohms. But 4 mega ohms is what is written. Where is the camera? Maybe overhead. Hello. Huh? Ah, here. Okay, 4, and then I think it's meg, and then 7, and then ohms, or 4 ohms, 7 meg. This is the way how they indicate this value. And it's not kilo ohm, it's mega. Seele is the right one. If you are in Deutschland, yeah, okay. You can write to Valeska at BluGuitar.
Yeah, send me an email. Verkauf@bluguitar.com.
Yeah.
And this Lappen is for you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Sorry, Gold Rush Music. Yeah. Shit.
Okay.
We have one more for you. We have one more giveaway. What is the next giveaway?
I found there some guitar picks, and maybe you can tell me why something about the Blackmore.
Blackmore. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the
on it?
overhead? Or here. Can we see this? Yeah. Huh? There's Blackmore, but it's so.
J.R. Blackmore.
Okay, there's
Black
maybe,
maybe.
in black, Blackmore in black. Let me see if I can get.
You have to believe it.
No, you can see it.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. See. So. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Is this upside down?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, camera is so. Now we try to do it again, and this is a Blackmore pick for Mr. Blackmore, but this is not Richie. This is his son, Jürgen. Richie has he has a son living in Germany, and these are made for him. And we have the same we have some of these because we're using the same toolings, and yeah, we have a few of those. So
Yeah.
let me show you. Even in the last episode, when I played some Deep Purple, I was telling about this pick and why I love that pick. It is a bizarre shape. I believe these picks, I learned on these picks, and they are, you have to get used to them, but they have a very easy sweep effect. So once you have a good grip with these picks, they kind of brush easily through the strings. Yeah. So we have a few of those as a giveaway as well. What?
Do you have a new question or?
Do you have a question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. When was the Blue Box first released?
Okay, Blue Box, our speaker emulator. When was the Blue Box released? Anyone knows that one?
And you?
When was the Blue Box released? Ah, nobody dares? Well, in that case,
Google it.
if he got some of these pictures. 270s. Harry, you are right. Okay, Harry, you are German. Harry sounds so German. He must be German.
Hardy?
Harry.
Harry. Okay.
Okay.
Harry.
Yeah.
5 picks are for you.
Okay, and this is you have to write at Verkauf to Valeska. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You know what? I get rid of the water because I can see some disaster coming up. We had some electrical sparks here when we switched on our gear. Okay. Yeah, these picks, they are special. Yeah, he's in Bavaria. I hope you are not flooded. I just put away the water. So Bavaria has seen the floods these days, unfortunately.
release of the Iridium, the Iridium edition, the Amp 1.
For what? Another, we have 5. So
Yeah, we have.
You have more.
Yeah.
Okay.
A bit more.
Then, okay, yeah. The next question is, when was the Iridium released? And you get 5 picks with Mr. Blackmore's engravings.
So the Amp 1 Iridium edition.
Yeah. $2.19. Hey, Mr. Seele, you are too fast. Yeah. Okay, we put it in the package with the dirty cloth. Yeah. $2.19. Why are you so fast? Are you insider or what's going on here? Andreas was second. Yeah, we can send Andreas too. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
Because otherwise it's
Seele.
Seele gets one, and Andreas S. also please write to Verkauf?
Verkauf, bitte.
Yeah. Okay.
Andreas S., genau.
Yeah. Okay, I will prepare my next thing with the sound of my perfect spare guitar. I will show you what is important in the setup. We learned that the string height is important. Maybe we can show that this guitar is set up not too low. Okay, how to... Okay, here. I tried my very best to show it to the camera. So when I push here, now you can see the string can really vibrate and can move. And it is low, but it's not too low. So I think I maxed out everything that is possible on that guitar because it's been my main guitar since I was 17. And I tried everything I can. So next thing that I always do is I have a free floating tremolo. So it's a minor third up on the G string, and then it's a whole tone up on the B string. And that makes a half step on the high E string. And that makes some nice intervals. Okay, that guitar stays in tune. It has the high street. I think I leave that guitar as it is. It's my reference. So now the question is, how can I get the best spare guitar for myself? I will take that guitar, which is the 46, and play that guitar, and then maybe we can make notes of what we hear in that guitar. Positive, negative, whatever. So let's compare this to the Holy Grail and see what we can learn. So, anyone hears the difference? I do. And that's something that I would love to improve. But in general, I kind of think that guitar is really good. For a change, I take another one from the collection. This one, whatever, yeah, any of these. That's the 40. Let's listen to it. There's a nice comment. Could you knock on head by mute strings on clean channel tone to listen to guitar frequency of both guitars? Okay, let's try this. You want the clean channel, correct? Okay. On the head by mute strings, okay, I mute strings, and is this what you want? Okay. Knock, knock, knock. I try the other one. I try my 61. Yeah, I was bridge pickup all the way up. Ah, sorry. I didn't expect any of this. This guitar is dead. Interesting. Let's go back. I'm learning. Okay. Let me make sure I have the same position of the hands here, like 5 to 7. If you have any comments, please let me know. I can hear a lot of hum, like 50 cycle hum. And I know where this is coming from. Ah. Dummy coil off. Interesting, huh? Okay, let's try the next guitar that I had before, this one, and see. Coil off. Same setting. I think the blue guitars are similar. So far, this is my favorite. I go back for the number 40. great guitars, but listen to this. Maybe this guitar is cheating a little bit because it has more output. But I read a comment here: mute at the bridge and do not touch the neck, please. Okay, you mean like here, and then I do this. The other BluGuitar. Was it like that? Okay, yeah. I can hear the difference, and now comes the 61, and that sounds completely different. Do 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 do. C sharp. Okay, let's see if I find this note on the other guitars. Same note. Eh? Now I'm confused. Say this guitar has a G resonance. Yeah. Can I have one more guitar?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Boom, 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 boom. G sharp. Okay. Somebody has 164 hertz. E. Yeah. Well. And this is a this is a shitty pot because it's 0, and we still have sound. CTS quality. Yeah. What is going on? Maybe palm muting with the right hand as usual and knocking with the left one. Like this? Yeah, but this is not making a difference. It's not changing the resonance. It's just maybe easier to do. But this way I have more control over the strings. Aha, okay. I think that's a flat guitar then. Anyway, what I learned is, and I think, let's have the next one more, just to see if it's the same or what's going on. The more guitars, the more, and get the thing. So. Yeah, this is e-guitar, electric guitar. Cool. Knock on heaven's door. Genau. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. You know this song by Guns N' Roses?
Yeah.
I think the original was by Bob Dylan. Okay. I like the feel of the neck, but I don't like the sound so much. Because let me play my real guitar, my real 61. So expressive. Thanks for the chords. So here guys, I have something that the 61 has more air and more presence. Paul Schlachter is right. And this is especially on the neck pickup. And that makes me think of something that is probably a specialty with my original white 61 Strat, because I'm using those switches for the dummy coil, and I'm using that switch for my neck pickup. Tone. So, and there is something on that neck pickup tone that is clearer. Okay, it could be that magic pickup, but electronics. We heard about tolerances of potentiometers. And if I'm not wrong, I have a potentiometer in the neck position that is from Yamaha. Lucas, do we have the picture of my open guitar? Of this one open. It's a mess. But these potentiometers are 300 kilo ohms and not 250. And finally, the whole thing makes sense for me. If that's correct, I have to double check. Can I see it? That's, wait a minute. This is the inside of, yep. So You can see this is the 61 Strat open. The pickup that is facing us, as you can see, it's a simple humbucker, a single coil. That's the pickup that I use as the dummy coil. In the left corner, you can see the switch that is doing the bypass, and underneath is the tone control. It's this control here. And in the old days, I was always using Yamaha switches because they will never let you down. And if I'm remembering correct, these were not 250, these were 300K. And that could be the secret ingredient why this neck pickup sounds so transparent compared to this, because this guitar has a lot of twang and everything transparent in the bridge. Tons of high end. But it's like compared to this guitar, it's dull. And I doubt that this is really the pickup. I can go for it. How many hours time do we have? Questions? How does the dummy coil have the magnet pole piece instead? That confusement. Hey, sometimes I take them out. As you can see, I didn't take them out on the 61. I just put in a fucking coil that was lying around and use it for the rest of my life, and it works fantastic. The pole pieces are just here, and they don't pick up any of the string action, so it does not matter. It changes some whatever inductance or whatever parameter, but that's too nerdy anyhow. Trust me, you have seen the picture, it works. I'm quick and dirty, and this is my recipe. I'm actually on a mission to do that, and I think I do an extra episode on that. I think for now it is okay that I found the difference in the two guitars and something that I want to improve, and I have to take the whole guitar apart. I have to get one of those potentiometers like this one, or best would be to get the original one from this guitar, one of those old Yamaha. I'm not sure if I still have some of those, because I think they are out of production. But anyway, in the worst case, I can tune the potentiometer by adding a resistor in series to increase the value. I can do the same thing like I have showed you before, and then just add a resistor in series, and that puts less load on the neck pickup, and that might result in a more open sound, and that might be the thing that I'm missing. And so that's the thing, how to get closer to my guitar. Oh, is this nerdy, right? Right, okay. There's a question, are the pots 1 mega 512K or 250? My pots are 250, at least rated. I don't use 1 mega ohm pots. They are way too high value, then the character of the pickups is is too hi-fi. This is not the Strat. You're missing something. So more is not always better. A little bit more can improve or change something. Don't put a value on it. It will change something, and it will make the sound a bit more open. That's something that I can tell, which is okay. But it needs to be double checked, because you are moving the peak of the pickup, and that's moving the character of the pickup. And if this is too high, it will sound like glass, and you're missing something. And if it's too low and too dull, it sounds like this. I mean, compared to the other one. Too woolly. Okay, in series is right. Yes, correct, Paul. That increases R1 plus R2. In series is value plus value. In parallel, you know the formula. Okay, Khaled is saying go and find the old Gibson pods 300K and use them in the Strats. Aha, somebody is on the nerd side as well, using 300K. There is something about 300K. I as you could see, I have I have measured mine here, and I actually have written some of the values here, like 236, and yeah, and some more. So 228, yeah, they are measured. So 274, something like that would be fine. But I want that push thing. I will do a simple thing. I will just add a resistor, or put this in there as well, and see what it does. Extra episode. I mean, I have to take off all the screws. I have to take off the strings. I know what I do. I will simply insert this potentiometer, have it there, so I can dial it in. I can show you the sound, and then I don't bore you by taking the guitar apart for half an hour and putting it back together for the next hour while you eating potato chips and drinking too many beer. Okay, which strings do I use? Can I have one of those? Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
I got it.
These are the strings that I use. The Ernie Ball hybrid slinkies. 9 to 46. It's a mixed set of light top, heavy bottom, but 9. It's I got used to it, and it does the trick for me. So for me, I feel that the high strings are still easy to bend, being 9th, and the low strings are kind of stiff enough when I dig in hard that they don't go out of tune that easy. So that's why I choose these strings for my playing. But if I play other strings, there's something, I got so used to these strings, that's my sound. Other people don't even care about that, which is also okay, but for me it's like I'm the nerdy kind of guy, and they have a sound, and I'm just biased to that sound. So for me it's hard to change strings. I tried to, and sometimes I even found better strings in quality, but they are now improved, reinforced plain strings. This is what the RPS means, because the regular ones, they are cheaper. You can get these for $7.50 at Thomann, and the regular ones for €5.60 or whatever, but they break like crazy. I used to play the regular ones before, and I was breaking the string like every concert, and these last many concerts. So the 2 extra euros or dollars, whatever, are well spent. Okay, I'm not sponsored by Ernie Ball, so don't buy the cheapest strings. Good. More questions. Take 2 different guitars, use the same electric, it will sound different. Exactly. You know, what I wanted to show is, let's go back for the microphone for 1 sec. I just switched that on. Microphone is here. Is this on, Lucas? Okay. So, so this will be super sensitive and pick up every little detail. So, this is just a dry guitar with no amplification, just what you hear. So, and all these guitars using the same hardware. It's coming from the same Japanese manufacturer of necks. It's the same frets. It's the same Wilkinson Year 1 bridge. Listen to this one. The one before I prefer from sound. Yeah, let's go back. It rings more. Let's go for Heaven's Door. I would call this the Steinway grand piano openness. It's so clear, and you can hear there's a definition of every note, even if I play low chords. I like that guitar. Wait a minute. I have more. So this is the 40. Very mid-rangey. A nice solo. Let's check the low register. Very mellow. Has something for this compared to this one again. Super clean. Hey, by the way, there's this guy, Jim Lill, who says wood does not matter. And I think this is just the proof that it does. Sorry, Lil. I know you have a lot of clicks that we don't, but we tell the truth. Ha! I have one more for you, or two more. Wait. And then get the Fender blender. Here is. That's another mellow one. But it's all Strats have 3-piece bodies in the same style. This is Mr. Mid-Range here. Nice mid-range, and this was my favorite. Yeah, this is. This is solid. Okay. So we can't sell BluGuitars, they're too good. Here is my Fender original 60 neck. It's not bad, but okay. This has a few horsepowers more. I keep that one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I give the 61. I was missing my 61. Okay. sorry, my cable. Where was the 46? This was, yeah. Again, this one. Okay, maybe the strings are brand new on this one. That's a bit unfair. The Fender would be better in some other guitars, but I mean. I think I can go on stage with this guitar and you could not tell the difference, except for that neck pickup, which I will show you next time with a modification. And I cannot prove it, but we will hear. It can be probably closer to this one. So I'm excited about this. I really like the BluGuitar with the strap. That's the one, yeah. We have more straps here, but this is like, yeah, there's something about that guitar. And after the cleaning job, they look even similar. Okay. So, part one to get to my next best spare guitar is done. Yeah, I will do this experiment, prepare it, and show you maybe next week, so we can keep up on the nerdy side. I think we will do some little documentary of the Crossroads Festival, because I will meet a bunch of people that are interesting to interview. And so, yeah, this is what could Peter Weiss Les Pauls Holzkeile-Technik yes, I will meet Peter again on the weekend. We actually have done a video with my Les Paul, and this is something that definitely improved my guitar a lot. Maybe I do some special on this one next week again, because there's not so many things you can do to a guitar because it's wood. And that Holzkeile thing, which Andreas S. is saying, is the only thing possible, or maybe the only thing possible without changing any other things. You just insert those wedges and that changes the tone. Okay, more questions. Did you want to have a white Strat when buying it, or was it the color not important? Does the fretboard has to be dark rosewood for me? Yes, I was always the fan of the rosewood fingerboard. I actually wanted a 3-tone sunburst Strat when I was 17, but the 3-tone sunburst was too expensive. I couldn't afford it. Because it was a celebrity owner, a 64, and so I bought a white Strat, and now I'm happy about having a dirty white Strat. Okay, next question, Andreas S. Do you think you could get the same effect for a Strat, insert Holzkeile between the tremolo block and wood? Well, then I could not use my tremolo system anymore, so for me it's not even possible to do that. But the phenomena of the transmission of vibration from the bridge is also a thing that comes like with the components of the tremolo block, the plate and everything, but also the springs. And therefore I have a collection of different springs, and these springs, some of them are, this is a quite stiff one, and this one is also quite stiff. I have softer ones, stiffer ones, and I'm also checking out different springs and find the right, it changes something. I'm just experimenting with these, and I find a nice set of springs for each particular guitar. So every guitar should have a little bit attention to these things. And by the way, this is what I found, the collection of broken whammy bars. Where's the camera? There is no thread, this thing is broken. Number 1, this is broken. Number 2, this is broken. Number 3. So I have killed a lot of these. Okay, this is one, how it should look like with the thread. This is not broken. So at least 3. I think I killed more, but these were the leftovers here. I like number 46. Okay. Attention to the springs. Okay, this is a joke. Attention to the springs. Yes, I agree. Most Strats from 5040 came in two-tone sunburst. Yeah, two-tone sunburst. I wanted a three-tone sunburst. Are difference in the angle and length of the tremolo arms? Yeah, I personally prefer the shorter ones. They are hard to find. Like this is a really short one. Let me show you. And this is like a long one. Camera can show. Yeah. And yeah, see, this is yeah. So David Gilmour, my hero, used the shorter ones, and the thing is, I think it's more compact because I grabbed them at the end of the bar anyway, like Jeff Beck. Yeah, I have more control. If they are super long, but disturbing. Does a good sounding guitar needs nitro finish? I believe nitro finish is probably better than whatever this other finish is. All my guitars are nitro, cellulose, lacquer, old school, and it's probably a thinner coating, and that makes it sound more alive, maybe. At least that's what people say, and I believe as well. But I didn't check everything. I had a bad, thick, lacquered Strat once in my life, and it was the worst guitar ever. So maybe it was the lacquer as well. So, any more questions? Would you cryo treat any of the BluGuitars replicas? I would probably try parts of it, not the whole guitar. I have had different experience from people that have cryoed or whatever, frozen the whole guitar. And as we can see, the guitars are all different. And some of the guitars, they are very aggressive and very open, and other guitars are more mellow. And that kind of treatment changes something in the character of the guitar and makes it a bit rounder, a little bit more mellow, maybe a little bit more resonant, but I would be careful and maybe decide on the particular guitar. Have something else cryoed, see what it does to the parts of the guitar, and then maybe have that only cryoed. Okay, I see the Schärfentief polyacryl or poly. Is the lacquer acts more like an insulator, yeah, which is dampening frequencies. What material for the nut do you use? I use real bone. Bone is still my favorite. It's the sound of the historic. Yeah, and it used to sound great, and it still sounds great. So why change it? It works. And the trick, I think I showed in another episode, is when you have a real bone saddle. After years of bending strings, you can cut in the bone nut. And then maybe if it gets stuck, you need to cut a new, or when it's getting too low, what you can do, you get the string off, you use a little bit of sandpaper. I had some like 1000 grain, very I think here it is. No, Schmirgelpapier. Anyway, you know what I mean, like sandpaper, and then what happens is you get a little bone dust from rubbing here, and that goes inside this cut. You have one drop of super glue, and this will be dry in 5 minutes, and it will be super hard, and then you can cut this nut again, and this works perfectly. It can be done many times, so these nuts will last for decades. I have done this on my guitar forever, and it works. And don't use too much, because the only thing you need is like fill up a little bit where you cut it out from the bending. So less is more. That's all I'm saying. Again. Okay, what other questions do we have? Are some special colored M1s planned for the 10th anniversary of... Yes, Valeska, you can show the amp that you used for the bass.
Oh, it's Seele again.
Yeah. So this is a see-through Iridium
edition.
Yeah.
And the blue one, have you...
I don't know. No, the blue one we have in the office. Not here. We have planned that. And by the way, we use the bass through this. Is this still connected?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I switched it off. You want to play? Oh, this is kind of we have too many here. I switch off the microphone. I switch on the bass. Yeah, we are back in business. Wait a minute, I get this thing out of the way. Yeah, this is the end of a video studio. Well, you know what? Get the cable off. So, and I have unplugged it. Yeah. So, see, can you play a little bit? Just 2 notes, just to prove. What shall we play? Well, whatever.
Yeah.
You play riff, I just joined in. Come on. This is some fun. Okay, so yeah, thanks for Ring That Neck from Deep Purple. What's going on? Ah, you want to hear next time? Yeah, we used
We
the
have another
we
holy lappen.
we have another holy lappen. Okay,
2 of them.
okay. These are very special because these T-shirts are blue.
This is the last one.
The last one in Lappen size double XL, right?
Ja, genau.
Okay.
Double XL.
So if you are in Europe and you fancy double XL, what's the question? Name the chords that we just played. Okay, guys, what was the first chord, the second chord, and the third chord that we just played in the jam? And here is your double XL. Any comment? I know it takes a little while till we see the answer. So,
Okay.
if you have the chords, okay, that's a tent. Yeah, it's a tent. It can be very handy. Unfortunately, Mickey, not correct. I'm waiting for the next. Come on, guys. 3 chords. Nope, Mr. Blue. I'm sorry. Okay, Schärfentiefe. ACD. Yeah. Well, A minor, C major, and D major. this is probably a number too big for you. You send the email and we get you a t-shirt in your size, or it fits you. But you write to sales at BluGuitar or Verkauf.
Yeah, Verkauf.
Verkauf at BluGuitar, and you get a t-shirt. You are here every time, and Mr. Schärfentiefel gets it. Yeah, the other guys are only medium. That's cool. Yeah.
And is there a viewer with the size
Small.
S? Small? With a girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah. Okay. Who has somebody in the family that wears small? Lucas is small. Well, Lucas is tall, but S?
We have the same size?
Okay. Okay, now we see the truth. Okay, yeah, we can do this. Okay, we have what else? You have a lot of stuff here. Is this the...
Yeah, it's the I tried to don't forget to say something about our bundles. The bundles with the Amp 1, because there are more variations. You can get an Iridium edition with a fat cap, with a nano cap, or with a blue box. If you buy or get one bundle with a cap, you will get the cable for free.
Okay.
And the same is for the Mercury edition with a fat cap or a nano cap or a blue box. So join our webshop.
We're doing these little bundles for the festival season. That's the idea.
Yeah, it's for the festival season. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah. So check this out. And there will be a few more things coming up in the 10 years of BluGuitar with the amps. We have too many things going on. But anyway, and I know people were asking about Amp X. There will be also stuff on that one, but not for the next 2 or 3 weeks. There's stuff always going on in the background. I will play my Amp X on this weekend again, and I will probably video some of the stuff also in my clinic, but the clinic will be German, so let's see what I can do with that. Yeah, Mr. Goldrush, thank for the nerd stream. I know this was a very different stream. Sometimes we do nerd stuff, but I'm happy that you guys enjoyed that as well. It all belongs to the topic of the electric guitar. The electric guitar is an endless topic. It can be easy, it can be fun, it can be a nightmare, it can be confusing, and I just try to shed some light on all the aspects. I hope you don't get paranoid. Okay, thanks for joining in. Thanks Valeska for being patient and being part of the nerdiest show of them all. See you guys next week, same time, same place. Take care, and I hope you learned something for your life with the electric guitar. Cheers. Bye-bye.